Good morning. Again, I have a sad message. We have heard recently, last week, about the provocative actions of the ships coming from Turkish ground and so on, going to the Gaza Strip, or trying to go to the Gaza Strip, and Israel attacking them to prevent that possible arms and bombs and whatever a kind of war stuff may enter the Gaza Strip, and a so-called peace group went there on a ship. A peace group with arms and with very extremist Muslim people is not a peace group. Also, if they really are a peace group and they really want to support the Palestinians in that area, they can do it via the mainland of Israel and not by a very provocative way of doing, by directly going to Gaza. Because then you don't show peace. That's not the meaning of peace. If you really intend to have peace with Israel and bring peace in that area, you don't do it in a provocative way. Folks, don't provoke Israel, because they will strike back, and they have stricken back. Yeah? And you're not provoking Israel in the first place. You are provoking the God of Israel. And the God of Israel, the God of the Bible, the God of the Torah, Tanakh, and the New Testament, the God of the Bible is the God of Israel. So you're not provoking Israel, you're provoking the God of Israel, the creator of the whole universe. So know what you are doing and who you are provoking. It's not the people of Israel in the first place. Yeah? This is a spiritual battle going on. Yeah? And you're not provoking the Jewish people. No, you're directly provoking the God of Israel, the creator of heaven and earth, and the creator of your life. And he gave you life, but he can also take it. Yeah? So be warned. Don't provoke Israel. If you really mean peace, then take the normal steps. Then don't provoke. Love does not provoke. Love goes the right way and do not provoke, and is not in a provocative way acting. So this is not a peace boat trip. These are not peace boat trips. These are provocative boat trips. Yeah. And also what they shouted on the boats, that the war on Israel is getting started again, and that the Hamas people are on those boards, show that it's not a peace mission trip. If you really want peace, yeah, you take the normal routes via Israel, so that they can control whatever weapons, that there are no weapons. If you have nothing to hide, you will take that route. And if you really mean peace, then you take that route. So think twice, because you're not provoking Israel, but you're provoking the God of Israel, who is the creator of everything. Whether you recognize that, and whether you accept that, yes or no, but it's true. If you bless Israel, you will be blessed. If you curse Israel, you will be cursed. That's what the Bible teaches us, and that will happen if you don't stop provoking Israel. You will see the end results in your own life if you keep on cursing Israel as curses in your own life. If you start blessing Israel, you will find blessings in your life. People, if you really want peace, from which I think you don't want, because those people don't want peace. But if you really intend peace, then stop acting in a provocative way. If you really want to help the people in Gaza, in the Gaza Strip, because they might be poor, which they are not, as far as I heard, then you can go via Israel, via the offered route. Israel offered a route from, hey guys, do it via us, because then you have nothing to hide. That is the peace way. And then the goods will end up in the Gaza Strip anyhow, nonetheless. So if you really want peace, you do it that way. But if you really are not intend peace, then you are acting in a provocative way. But I advise you not to do so, because it may cost your own life. It's proven, and it will happen again if you start keep on acting provocative. Israel is the country of Israel, and they don't tolerate anybody acting against them, and they're right, because it's their country. Stay off of Israel, in the name of Jesus Christ. Be warned, be very much warned, because you're playing with your own life here on earth, but also your life after your death. Yeah. And if you take the wrong decision in this matter, you have you end up in trouble. So I warn you, for your own benefit, stop provoking Israel and the God of Israel. For your own benefit, I say this. Okay, I'll leave it with this.